Hi Leo, thanks so much for watching. As always, thanks for all you do to support the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, telling me that you want more Leo content here. The signs with the most activity, which is usually you, Leo, gets bonus readings as thank you. Your readings will be on Thursdays and Sundays. Check your playlist for over 100 more Leo videos, and let's just get into your reading. So immediately before I even start shuffling here, Leo, I'm getting this feeling of lightheadedness. I'm getting this feeling like a whirlwind of emotion, something that you've been wishing for a long time, or you've been wanting for a long time, or something you dreamed of is kind of coming out of nowhere at an unexpected time, and it's almost like knocking you off your feet. It's almost knocking your breath away or making you dizzy because it's just so unexpected at the timing that what you actually manifested and wanted is coming. Like, for example, if it's a partner, or if it is a relationship, or if it's a business, it could be like you have this ex that you can't get over, and you've dreamed of reconnecting with them for so long, but you've kind of just given up hope. And then it's like something in your life ends, you lose a job, you lose a relationship, you move, you're kind of like at this weird energy that you are not, like, you're just knocked down in that way. And then something that you really want is just showing up on your doorstep. Like, this person could be showing up on your doorstep with, I see red roses. I also see car keys. So I don't know if for some of you, they're gifting you a new car, or they got a new car and they're taking you for a ride or something. It's just very unexpected. So it goes from like lowest lows, feeling horrible, to like a beautiful new beginning or something you always dreamed of. So it just kind of, you're left spinning in a spot. You're left just kind of gasping and not believing it, not believing what's happening. So under the deck, we have confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo. And I'm noticing the sun's coming out really bright too. Your dreams need a practical plan. Don't let pride get in your way. A time to give rather than take. It's time to take action. So what I'm feeling with this card here is there's something that you've been wanting. There's something that either you know that you wanted, it's crystal clear in your mind that you want a relationship, or you want a marriage, or you want this business to take off, or you want to travel, or it's deeply in your subconscious. It's like you could have too much pride to say that you want your ex back, or that you're still in love with them, but you truly do. You could have too much pride to want that job back or want that friend back, but you truly do. And whatever that is, it's like just showing up on your doorstep. It's just coming out of nowhere. And your dreams need a practical plan. This is a different message here, where it's like, if you dream of this business, if you dream of this love, if you dream of this travel, you need a practical plan to get there. You need to book that trip. You need to book that time off to go on vacation. You need to put yourself out there if you want love. Or if you're obsessed with this past person and they reach out to you, it might be really hard with your confidence and your ego to bite your tongue and give this person another chance. But if that's what you want deep down in your heart, then you need to do it. If you want that passion project to come up for you, are you waking up early? Are you getting the work done before you have to go to your work? Or there's something about this. There's something about getting out of this pain, getting out of the past, getting out of the self-loathing that's holding you back. Someone's holding on to so much. Someone's holding on to, oh, that person hurt me, or that relationship didn't work out in the past, so I'm just going to loathe on my couch in my pajamas until I meet the one. Well, it's not going to happen like that. You need a practical plan, and you need to figure out how to get there. And I'm also just hearing this message. What does the person that you want to be like have? Like, if you dream to always own a home, how would you get there? If you dreamed of always finding love, what would be the things that you could do to make you find true love? Would it be self-improvement, working on yourself, exercising, being in a good place mentally, doing therapy, and then putting yourself out there? Like, what are the steps that you need to take? Don't let your confidence, don't let your pride, don't let your ego. And with these two cards with your energy here, it's definitely your reading. But I'm looking at these lions and I'm just thinking of like all the times that I've seen lions, like either at the zoo or on TV, and they're these beautiful, ferocious animals with this beautiful hair and beautiful eyes. And they have so much power and they have so much ability. Like just one swipe of their claw could probably tear someone's head off. Like, but what do they do most of the time when you see them? They spend a lot of time lounging. They spend a lot of time in the sun. They spend a lot of time sleeping. They spend a lot of time resting. Where you have, so this is you. You have all this power. You have all this ability, all this strength, and you could just get up and do something with it, but you're in that slouched kind of holding yourself back, mourning something, feeling something, wanting to do something, but you're not doing the motion of booking that trip or doing that passion project. And this is just a reminder that you have so much power within you. You have so much strength within you. That's literally your sign, is the strength sign, the strength card for your sign. So take something and do something with that. Don't just wait for it to just happen for you or think you're going to lay down and graze in the sun and just relax and it's going to come to you. You need a practical plan of how it's going to come. And then we have a time to give rather than take. It's time to take action. So I'm getting a very specific message here. Again, where I didn't even see this action card before I was telling you about it. But enough lounging, enough self-sabotaging, enough saying tomorrow, enough saying, oh, I'll do that tomorrow. Oh, I'll wake up earlier then. Oh, I'll get on that exercise program next week. No, do it now. You need a practical plan. It's time to take action. And this time to give rather than take, this is giving me something really different where it's like if someone's returning from the past, whether it be a friend, employer, or love connection, and you have this pride, you have this ego that you wouldn't even acknowledge this person after what they did. You know what? This person's very vulnerable and sensitive. They could be younger for some of you. They could be kind of sensual. They could be kind of naive in some way. And if this person is taking the one step towards you, you might have to give something in return to show this person that it's okay, so they can open up, so they can tell you what they want to tell you, so that there can be some kind of action here. And all the cards here are Leo, Taurus, Virgo, and Aries. So that could be you, or it could be that placement in your chart or your person's chart. Any more messages for Leo? What do you want Leo to know at this time, Spirit? What do you want Leo to know at this time? What do you want Leo to know at this time? Thank you so much for your messages. Okay. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. So this could be what you're being called to do. You could be called to, like, everybody has a different vision on risk, right? Everyone has a different, like, some people might not just book a vacation like on a whim and just go the next week or something. But for some of you, it's definitely in love, and accepting someone back would be a huge risk, but you might be guided to do that. And then it says, yeah, okay, so this could be in love because it has have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, or meeting, hesitation. Boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure, issues, date. So it's definitely in love for some of you. Okay. So there's a lot happening here. For some of you, I'm definitely feeling it's in love. And for others of you, I'm definitely feeling it's in travel or some sort of goal associated to travel. But use your own discernment. But what these cards are telling me is it's time to take action. It's time to move towards something you've always wanted. It's time to get off the couch. It's time to get off your pajamas. It's time to get out of this sun bathing like that lion does, and to figure out exactly, okay, I want love in my life. I'm obsessed with this past person. I can't move on. And here they are showing up at my door. I should match their energy and take a chance, because you might actually receive what you want from this person. With this date and love, though, this is definitely telling me to date this person, get to know them, and build something slowly. If they're going to return from the past, you can't just like go straight back into how things were, but there are some sort of gamble. And for some of you, it's definitely in love. And for some of you, it's definitely in travel. Like someone could be contacting you and saying, let's go on a trip next week. And you're like, I don't have my stuff. I don't have it booked, Can I get the time off work? And then the universe is calling you to take a freaking risk, to do something, to move. There's this stagnant, lazy energy, lazy lion energy that you have to get out of, and you're never going to reach your goals. And then in the past here, we have all this stuff about a breakup, separation, abandonment, empath, narcissist paradigm, mask, mirroring, sabotage. So this could be why you're in that lazy lion energy. Some of you could have had a relationship end. Some of you could have had a job loss. Some of you could have had a friendship loss. Somebody sabotaged something. There was some sort of empath, narcissist paradigm. You could feel used. You could feel abandoned. You could feel sad and in sorrow. And that's why there's no movement with you at this time, because you're trying to lick your wounds at this time. But this job loss, this relationship loss, it could be a blessing in disguise. You could be cut off from something. You're free now. You're free to travel. You're free to to date someone else. You're free to accept someone from the past. I really feel that for somebody, is that this ending frees up your schedule, frees up something for you so you can move towards something that you're meant to be. And you don't want to miss out on that because you're in this lazy energy, because you're hurting, you're grieving, you're low energy. Like, when something ends, when you lose your job, when you have a breakup, it's the worst feeling ever. It's like debilitating. You don't want to get out of bed sometimes. You don't want to do whatever. You don't want to put any energy into anything. And you might think this travel or this dating this new person or dating this person from the past could be a lot of energy for you that you don't want to do. But if that's what you ultimately want, if you ultimately want the goals that you're looking for, if you dreamed of traveling, if you dreamed of a relationship and now it's knocking on your door, like you have to, sometimes the best things come when we least expect it and at a different time. Like when you're totally just like, oh, I don't want to date. I don't ever want to put myself out there. But then this really great opportunity comes and it's kind of like forcing your hand to, is what I feel. And then we have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise, focus on self-work, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So again, with the healing energy and the self-care is needed, healing is needed, recovery is needed. Something happened, something knocked you off your feet, something put you in that sunbathing energy where it's like you felt like you couldn't get up. You just kind of sat there in the sun, just trying to get yourself together again. But like, this is just, all these things are coming in when you don't really want them. You're not ready for them at this time. But all this stuff is pointing me to tell you to take action, to do it, to take the trip, to take the chance, to accept an invitation on a date, to accept someone from the past that you might be still madly in love with, and then they return and you're both single at this time. Maybe that's the universe working its magic. Maybe everything's happening for a reason. And don't miss out on things that you've always wanted because you feel horrible or you feel like you're in grief or you feel, just put one foot in front of the other. Do the best you can. Take care of yourself, nurture yourself, and take opportunities that are given to you as a sign that that's something you should be doing, especially if it's something you've been wanting for a long time. If you've been in love with somebody, not able to let them go, and then they return, this is your sign. If you have been wanting to travel for so long and you have a random opportunity come up, but you're heartbroken, you're sick, you're whatever, you don't want to go, this could be your opportunity to go. There's just a lot happening here. Any more messages for Leo, please? What does Leo need to know at this time? Key messages for Leo. Key messages for Leo. What does Leo need to know at this time, please? What does Leo need to know at this time, please, Spirit? What key messages do you have for Leo? Thank you for your messages. Thank you for your messages. Yeah. So it's all about making that movement, making that decision, deciding to move forward, deciding to go after what you want, whether you feel up for it or not, or you feel tired or heartbroken, or you feel like it's a bad time. You have this knowing inside you that you need to move forward. You need to move on. This has been something that you've been wanting for a long time, and the opportunity is just coming up at a really weird time for you, is what I feel. Like, look at this card. It's like you feel horrible. You're feeling in lack mentality. You're feeling grief. You're feeling whatever. And then it's like, bam, here's this offer. You gonna take it or not? And you're looking at yourself. You're looking in the mirror. You're just like, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can physically have the energy to do this or put action towards this. But deep in your inner knowing and in your inner heart, Leo, you know that this is something you've been wanting forever. And it doesn't matter if the timing is wrong. It doesn't matter if you just went through a breakup. It doesn't matter if you feel like you're out in the cold, you feel horrible. This is when the offer's coming, is when you're single for some of you. Clarity. Yeah, so there's a lot of cards here, but basically I'm getting the same kind of feeling. You break up, something ends, you lose your job, you lose your contract, you have to move from a place that you love. Some kind of change happens in your life, or grief. It could be an actual death for some of you, loss of a pet or a family. I'm very sorry if that's you. Something really hurts you. It just really puts you in a bad place. It puts you in a very self-loathing, non-action, lazy, just trying to get by, just trying to feed yourself, just trying to sleep. You're in a very bad place from whatever happens here. You're very guarded. You feel horrible. It does something to your confidence, I just heard. So you could feel like you have low confidence at this time, but at the same time, in your heart, in your inner knowing, you know that you have dreams. You know that you want to find your person. You know you want to travel. You know you want a better job. You know you want this passion project to take off. So you know that you have to make a decision to move forward, to keep going, to get out of this stagnant energy. And offers are coming in when you least expect it. Offers are coming in when you're single, for sure, for some of you. And this is significant, where it's like you could literally end a relationship, be single, and then this person from the past that you loved in some capacity, could have been immature in the past, wants to bring you some kind of clarity, wants to heal things with you. And you just feel, again, like a lot is happening, but the Hermit's in the middle of your reading, which is just telling me that you are wise to something. You know something in your heart. You've done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of inner work, and you recognize something in your heart that, ooh, I do not feel up for this at all. I can't even imagine dating right now. I can't even imagine looking for another job. I can't even imagine going on a trip right now. I feel horrible. But you know from your previous experiences, from your life path, that opportunities don't just come up like this every day. They don't just come up by chance. This is meant to be. This is seriously destined for you. And it's when you're single for some of you, and it's this clarity, and it's you and this past person being single at the same time. It's something about, yeah, Somebody wants to be stable for you now. Someone wants to offer you something. It could also be like a past person that you loved wants to take you on a trip and you're just like, oh my, I don't know if I can do this. After this, what this person's done, I don't know if I can handle this right now. But if you accept this offer, if you accept this love, if you accept whatever it is, it could lead to a wedding for some of you. It could lead to some sort of celebration. It could lead to you feeling better. And just kind of trust what your inner guidance is telling you at this time. But I really feel like you should take the opportunity and you should get out of the lazy lion mode that we so often go into when we're really hurt. Like I feel something here. It was a really big loss to someone. So I understand you. I understand why you were in that no movement stage, but this could be your opportunity to get out of it. So this is your reading, Leo, sending love and light.